Welcome back to the David Baumann Show. In studio with us again, Justin Gatlin and Jeff Demps, track stars in their own right, football players as well. We just heard from Jeff about that football career, signed a 3-year deal with the New England Patriots. Come on, Dave, spit it out. And hoping he can do both sports. Justin, did you ever get a fair shake? You spent time with the Buccaneers, spent time with the Titans through camps, but did you ever get a fair shake?
On an athletic ability side, I feel like I did get a fair shake. You know, once I trained for it, I was wide receiver in high school. Like, I was free safety in high school. And then I guess, contrary to popular belief, I think that if you're fast, then you should be a wide receiver. Mm-hmm. And like we were talking in the car over here, you know, to be a 100-meter sprinter is not the equivalent of being a wide receiver. You'd be more like a 400-meter runner if you was a wide receiver coming in the track and field world, because it's so much going and stopping that you're running at different bursts of speed. But I felt like maybe on a side where I never understood really the plays and how to read the plays, because no one ever taught me that. You know, I learned how to do 10 and outs, ins, post, stems, things like that, able to catch the ball. You know, I looked like a wide receiver. But when it came to learning plays, you know, when I was in Tampa at the mini camp, you know, I told them the first night they gave me between 10 to 15 plays to learn. I only was able to learn about maybe 10 or 12 of them. And I was like, man, I'm just going to have to wing the other ones. And so I was like, all right, the next day I'm just going to have to remember them. The next day they gave us a whole nother book to learn. So it's like they run you through the gauntlet for sure.
So that was 2007.
Yes.
Now, if you would have been able to maybe concentrate on it a little more in your earlier days, you think you might have stuck around?
I think I'm a quick learner, and I think that I would have stuck around for it a little longer. But going through college and seeing it seemed like everybody took their turn to getting their knocks and bruises and getting ankles and having surgery and breaking ankles and wrists and ribs and all that. I was like, man, nah, that's good. I'm just gonna run a straight line.
Now, what's more of a thrill, catching that long touchdown, or bursting out of the gates in a 100-meter? What's more? I mean, because both can give you butterflies, but which one's more of the thrill?
I think catching a long bomb, catching that long touchdown bomb. You know, only because, you know, you have to be running pretty much at top end speed with equipment on, helmet blocking your vision. You gotta knock a grown man or two off of you at the same time while you're running, and look for where the ball's coming down so you'll be able to catch it. So I think, you know, and hearing the stadium go wild for that, you know, it's make or break. You know, but, you know, not simple putting everything in simple form, but running in a straight line. You know, it's almost like a matrix effect. You get to see like everything around you is blurred until you slow down, and then you hear the roar of the crowd.
Jeff, same question for you. What gives you more of a thrill?
Well, believe it or not, you know, just come across that line and, you know, and seeing that fast time, because it's like, you know, all that hard work you put in, you know, behind closed doors, and now, you know, everybody's able to see it. And I mean, not taking anything away from, you know, scoring that big touchdown, but you know, that feels good too. But like I said, you know, it's like, you know, once you cross that line, it's like, dang, man, you know, it finally paid off. You know, it's just a different feeling.
He scored more touchdowns than I have.
Jeff with a great career with the University of Florida, those Florida Gators. Jeff, do you fear the football career might be over? Is that a scary thought?
No, not really. You know, it's just kind of like, you know, if I'm not able to do, you know, football anymore, it's kind of like I'm just opening up a different chapter in my life, you know, and it's on the track and field side. And, you know, I'll be, like I said, a rookie in the game, and, you know, I still have a lot to learn, even though, you know, I did it, you know, 4 years in college and throughout high school, but I still haven't, you know, seen or, you know, ran with, you know, any other, you know, big name guys or the top guys in the world. So, you know, I'm looking forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to it.
So, Jeff, say I'm Bill Belichick, and I come to you and I say, Jeff, you tell me why can you do both? How can you do both? Address me as coach.
Listen, Coach. Listen, Coach. You know, I want to do both, but in order for me, to get where I want to be on the track and field side, it'll take a full year, you know, of preparation. And, you know, after the season, if you guys are willing to let me come back, you know, probably, you know, mid-season and work out and train and get ready for the season, you know, I'll be able to do that. But, you know, if not, then I guess I'll just focus on running.
So you mean to tell me you won't be back till mid-season, Jeff?
The mid-season. But I miss my probably 3, 4, maybe 5 games.
Justin, all this football talk, you have any regrets about what you could have done differently to pursue football a little bit more, or none at all?
Not really. I mean, I remember laying up in bed at one of the tryouts with the Titans, and I definitely enjoyed myself and listened to other stories of people trying out who already made teams and had to try it again for another team. I was like, man, I'm leaving a sport where I once was a king, and I'm going into a sport where I'm behind the 8 ball, basically. They always believe like, oh, you're a runner, you can run fast, but you can't catch.
Mm-hmm.
So they're always going to look down upon you before they look up to you. Like, okay, this guy can really play football. So I just wanted to come back to what I've missed, and that's track and field. So but Jeff over here, the new Deion Sanders, man, that's that Neo Deion Jr.
That's pretty cool that you still got a chance. You still gave it a shot, Justin. I respect that, man. I think that's tremendous.